Greetings and salutations. Greetings and salutations. Happy Monday, y'all. Happy Monday. Let's start today off with an affirmation. Dear universe, creator, spirit guides, please give us the collective an affirmation on which to cleave to this Monday, the 9th day of October 2023. Just for us. We get equal parts. No, we get who am I? Who am I? I am who I want to be, and thoughts cannot label me as good or bad. What truly defines me is how I respond to these thoughts. I will greet passing thoughts with kindness and understanding. Who am I? Namaste, y'all. And I'm going to read this equal parts as well. Equal parts. Water seeks its own level. Therefore, I attract those who can meet me where I am on my journey. My interpersonal relationships are mirrors into my own self. So I strive to put my best self into the universe so that I shall find others who seek growth. Namaste. 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 All right. Let us pull a sacred oracle card to meditate on just for today. Universe creator spirit guides, give us an oracle card for guidance for this day. What should we meditate on this day? We get power. Oh my goodness, we get power. The 46th card. Power. And I want you to look at my forehead because that is what you're looking at. Power. You are powerful. You are worthy. You are sovereign. It is time to remember your worth. Drawing this card invites you to take your place in the starring role of your life. There is no need to play small here. You are being granted permission to display your strengths for all to see at this time. It does no service for you to hide your gifts. Drawing this card can also indicate that it is time for you to call your power back from any situation where it may have been taken or given away. The symbol is the Isis crown, the crown of Isis, and sometimes the crown of Hathor, is made up of the sun disk, cradled in cow's horns. The sun and the cow were both worshipped in ancient Egypt as symbols of the different but equal powers of the feminine and masculine. Namaste. Namaste. Know your power this day and stand true in it. Greetings and salutations, my brothers and my sisters. Welcome to Tea Time with Tanya. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and get into this reading today. First thing I'm going to say, prepare now for the solar eclipse on the 14th of October. This solar eclipse is a portal opening. Guys, the month of between now and December, we are going to lose a lot of people. On the eclipse, on the 14th, when this portal opens, People who wish to leave this realm will be able to do so, and they will leave this plane of existence. What will happen? Okay? Understand, everything that is going on is a sign. This is an omen of the times. This eclipse is the first annular eclipse of 2023. Its counterpart will happen in April of 2024. That's when our next total solar eclipse will happen. And that's when this portal will close. Understand, we are in the biggest system of change that we have ever been in our entire lives. I'm telling y'all to prepare. I told you we were already in WW3. Understand what happened in Israel over the weekend. This was always going to happen. Understand, that was the clanging bell. They will announce shortly that the world is at war. Okay? And it's starting in Israel this time. Okay, again, there's no reason to be afraid. What needs to happen, what all of us are pressed to do at this point, is to elevate ourselves, raise your vibration, raise your frequency as high as you possibly can. Things in the 3D realm are about to get treacherous, tumultuous. There will be shortages. Money is going to be the next big problem, but only if you are vibrating and dwelling in the 3D. If there was ever a time to turn off the television, it is now. It is time to get yourself outside into nature. It is time. If you have the ability to grow, it is time to plant and grow inside. There's no reason to be afraid. This is upon us. It is time for action now. It is not time for hoarding, and it is definitely not time for fear. Those who live in fear will perish. Those who stand in their power will navigate these waters like the true captain they are. All right? War was declared in Israel. Israel against Hamas. There was an earthquake in Afghanistan that killed more than 2,000 people. We are on an earthquake watch here in the United States. Times are changing. Things are changing. And we must change with it. Okay? Again, there's no reason at all to be afraid of what is happening. But there is every reason to take stock in your life, to fix the things within yourself that are broken, that you know are broken. This is time to turn away from your biases and your hatred, because that is what the beast wants. They want you out of control. They want you in fear. They want you running for your life. Because if they have you afraid, they have you. So stand in your power, stand in your truth. Ground, center. Know who you are. Know why you are here. The sounding bell has rung. It is time to stand up and stand in our power. Greetings and salutations, y'all. Let's go ahead and get into this reading. First thing I wrote is prepare for lean times. Grow anything you can. Microgreens, tomatoes, um, anything, plant anything suitable for inside growth. Learn how to distill and purify water. It is time. Guys, there are going to be shortages. There are going to be shortages of everything. And on top of this, we have a whole nother pandemic that is on the horizon. Be prepared. Do not be scared. Okay? Don't be scared because fear makes you a victim. Being prepared makes you a hero. Okay? Because in your own preparedness, just you preparing for yourself kind of ensures that just your preparedness may help to save 4 or 5 others. So just put that in your back pocket and understand that what we are in right now, the system of change that we are in right now, the only thing that we must do is be prepared, be in alignment with nature and our highest self. Strive, strive to fix the things in our own lives that are broken. This is not a time to point fingers at other people. This is the time to point fingers at ourselves and look in the mirror and fix what is broken within us. All right. All right. Here we go. Let's get into these questions, y'all. My first question is from Danny Jeannie Hare. Danny Jeannie Hare wants to know, will Brett Kavanaugh be removed from the Supreme Court? And guys, we've answered this. I think almost all the readers on YouTube have answered this question. And the answer is yes. Kavanaugh will be removed. The Supreme Court itself, that bastion, is going to be well, everything is going to be destroyed, taken down to dirt. Okay? But let's go ahead and ask Tarot. Tarot, universe creator, spirit guides, will Brett Kavanaugh, Supreme Court Justice, be removed? Will he be removed from his seat on the Supreme Court? Yes or no? First card out is a yes. Oh my goodness. 2, 3, 4 yeses. Let me show y'all. Yes, Brett Kavanaugh is going to be removed from the Supreme Court. All of his dirty deeds will be brought up again to be examined by the masses. Brett Kavanaugh will be fighting. He's fighting already, fighting off all the opposition and all the truth. Here's the card that shows that he will be moving, seeking solace on calmer shores. Here's another yes, the tears, because this is showing how broken American politics actually are. And Kavanaugh will not be leaving by himself, okay? So the answer to the question, Danny Jeannie Hare, yes, Brett Kavanaugh is going to be leaving the Supreme Court. It's not going to be soon, but it will be. Danny's next question is, should America be prepared for what is happening in the Middle East? Absolutely. Absolutely. Stay prepared. And not just for war. Okay, guys? It's not just about conflict. Understand, we are in a complete system of change. Our planet is changing. We are in the midst of solar storms that we have never ever experienced before in our entire lives. These solar storms that are happening from the sun, these are light codes. This is information that is bombarding our planet. It is bombarding our bodies. We are being tasked to expand, to grow at this time. Increase your awareness, expand your consciousness. It is time to grow into the being that you are here to be. The time is upon us. This is change, but this is all about us. And it's about us surviving, okay? Creating, not being afraid, because that is what the 1% wants. They want us afraid. They want us holding on to the shore so tight that we rip our fingernails out of our skin. This is the time to let go. Let go. Let go. Stop holding on to the shore. The shore will not save you. This is the time where we must let go and enter the current of consciousness. We must be in the flow, because if we hold on to the shore, we will be beaten to death by every piece of debris that is also in the current. It's time to trust ourselves, to believe in ourselves. We were given a connection to the ether. Many of us feel it. Many of us know that we can not only talk to our crossed over ancestors, but we can ask for assistance and it will be granted to us. Because the people who know and understand this know that the universe works for every one of us. The universe wants us to be happy. And for us to be happy, we have to let go of all the poison that has been put into us. Okay? Let go. Let go. Let the current take you so that you can go. You can arrive where you are supposed to be. If you are holding on, then you are not moving. And right now demands that we move. We need to move towards source and away from conflict. All right, all right. Be prepared, stay prepared. Next question. Will Nikki Haley, and guys, this is kind of early, but we'll see. We're going to weed them down. Will Nikki Haley be one, and I'm going to say one, of the finalists for the GOP to nominate for their ticket? Will Nikki Haley make the short list to become the GOP nominee? There we go. Will Nikki Haley, and I'm getting a great big yes, will Nikki Haley make the short list to be tapped to run as for president for the GOP? Yes or no? Yes. Yes, Nikki Haley is going to be one of the finalists. And I want to say there's going to be three. Instead of two finalists, there are going to be three finalists for the GOP that they're going to have to break down and decide who they want to get behind. But yes, Danny Genie here, yes, Nikki Haley's name will be on the short list for to head the GOP ticket. All right, there you go. Danny's next question: will substitute teachers in the New York Department of Education receive fair wages? Okay, this is an important question. I did not know that this was happening to substitute educators. I guess in New York, substitute teachers aren't paid every 2 weeks, they're paid every 3 weeks, which means that a substitute teacher is only paid once per month. Danny would like to know, will this change? And also, substitute teachers don't receive the pay that teachers receive. Will that change? Yes or no? Universe, spirit guides, tarot, creator, please tell us yes or no. Will New York substitute teachers receive fair compensation and be paid along with the rest of the teachers? Will this change happen in New York? Yes or no? Yes. Yes, it will happen. It's going to take a while, and there's going to be some other things with teachers that are going to suffer, and I'm going to say suffer. But the answer is yes. And unfortunately, Danny, this is not going to be satisfactory for everyone. Yes, they will increase the wages of the teachers, but I kind of feel like that once a month paycheck, that part is not going to change. That's where we have this ending, this death. That once a month, I feel like it's written into New York's legislation that's into the Department of Education of New York's charter that substitute teachers are paid on the third week of the month, which means if you substitute teach on the fourth week, it'll be 2 weeks before you get paid. But it kind of works out that way anyway, except the pay periods will not match up with other teachers' pay. And that's how they make sure that your pay is less. But the pay issue will be worked on, and substitute teachers' pay will increase. But the once a month paycheck will not. It will not change. I'm sorry about that, Dan. My next question. This is about the the uh, the Trump kids. Danny wants to know: will DJ TJ, Donnie Jr., Eric, and Ivanka, will they go to prison? Will Donald Jr., Eric, and Ivanka be going to prison? Yes or no? And I want to use my personal cards on them, but I don't want to taint my deck with the Trumps. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and use this deck here. Universe, spirit guides, creator, tarot. And I'll throw for each of them. First one we're going to do is Donald Jr. Will Donald Trump Jr. go to jail or prison? Yes or no? We got the moon. This is all of his dirty deeds are going to be drawn out. Everything that DJT did is going to be drawn out into the open. Yes, there's going to be a lot of obstruction getting Donald Trump Jr. to justice. They are going to be playing hide the pickle with his crimes all over the place. But the all of everything that he did is going, they are going to bring it out and lay it down so everyone can see the corruption. The answer is yes. Donald Trump Jr. is going to the big house. The next one, Eric. Will Eric Trump go to prison? I'm being told to shuffle. Will Eric Trump go to prison? Yes or no? Here we go. Oh, look at this. Oh my goodness. We got the jail card for Eric. Oh, daddy's gonna throw Eric right in there. So Eric is gonna go to jail before Donnie Jr. does. There's the answer, and there's the big old answer. Oh, and his mama, this is what Ivana was so angry with Donald about because he put her babies, he is the reason that her babies are going to be apart from their babies because of Donald Trump. But she knew who he was when she married him. She knew he was a snake. She got exactly what she bargained for. And the last one is Ivanka. Will Ivanka go to prison? Will Ivanka go to jail or prison? Yes or no? Woo! Look at this. The answer is yes. All three of them is going to prison. All right? It's the end. It's the end for Ivanka. And Ivanka, see, I kind of saw her I kind of thought that she was going to get away with something, but no, she's not. And everything that Ivanka done, what she's going to go to prison for, is the under the table deals that she was making with who? With China. Because guess where all of her patents came from? Yes, under the table, dirty work with China. Her brand. She did it. And she can't blame it on her daddy. She did it. Manipulated stocks and sold patents when she was an agent of the United States. She broke a pact, a treaty, and they will go after her for it. And y'all, Melania ain't out of the woods either, because the same thing that they are going to get Ivanka for, they are going to get Melania for. And I kind of feel like this is some type of insider trading, doing business with outside governments without the proper disclosure. There you go, y'all. All right. All right. My next question is from Soulshine. Soulshine wants me to explain what holistic meaning is. Okay. So to define this, I need to define what holistic means. And holistic means that parts of something are connected to the whole. Like my fingers are connected to the hand. The hand is connected to the arm to the elbow to the shoulder. The arm is a part of the whole body. The finger is one of the holistic parts of the whole. Without the fingers, you wouldn't have the hand. Without the hand, you wouldn't have the arm. Without the arm, you wouldn't have the elbow, etc., etc. Everything is a part of the whole. So, living holistically means that the whole person is taken into consideration: mental, physical, and spiritual. It focuses on the whole person rather than parts or symptoms. Okay? So just remember, holistic means pertaining to the whole. Everything is a part of one thing. And holistic living means taking all of us, all of one's self, and treating each part of it to keep the whole being healthy instead of focusing on symptoms. There you go. Soul Shine's next question is a personal one. Soul Shine asks, by staying with my husband, is it hindering my spiritual growth and awakening? Soul Shine would like to know, by staying with my husband, is it hindering my spiritual growth and awakening? Universe Creator Spirit Guides, please answer this question for Soul Shine. Is staying with her husband hindering her growth and spiritual development? Here we go. No, Soul Shine, it is not. And the card that was drawn for you on this question is the Hermit. And there's your answer. No, being with your husband is not hindering your spiritual growth. There's a message here. It says, I honor my spiritual self. Listen to the words of this card. Soul searching, spiritual enlightenment, soul searching, self-reflection, introspection, contemplation, inner guidance, and solitude. Soul Shine, I am going to ask you to please meditate, sit in silence, commune with the etheric so that these questions can be answered for you. Okay? Your spiritual growth and development cannot be hindered by someone else. It is a personal journey that only you can take. Only you, and only you by yourself. Being with your husband, whether or not you wish to stay with him, is completely up to you. But your spiritual growth has nothing to do with him and everything to do with you. Okay? All right. All right. Soul Shine's next question is, with thousands of undocumented immigrants crossing the border, do I see a terrorist attack happening in the United States? Yes, Soul Shine. Yes, I do. I see a terrorist attack happening in the United States, but the terrorists that are going to be attacking the United States are domestic terrorists. It is not the people who are coming across the southern border for protection or who is going to attack us. Okay? Understand, when America is attacked this time, it will be from the inside. Understand that. The civil war, the civil unrest that the GOP wants, is calling for, will happen inside of this country. We will be attacked from the inside, not from the outside. My next question is from Shay Shay. Personal question. Shay Shay would like me to explain what our birth angels are. Guys, our birth angels, the spirits that are with us at the time of our birth, those are spirit guides. Those are entities or beings that we are attached to or that attach themselves to us forever. Our soul, our twin flames, our everything that is a part of us is always a part of us, has always been a part of us. None of us walks this existence alone. Some of us choose to not reach out into the etheric And some of us choose not to listen to the voices of our ancestors or the enlightened beings that are attached to us to guide us through our way. That is a choice that you are able to make. Some people do not want their guides with them. It doesn't mean that the guides aren't with them. It just means that the guides may not be very vocal because they are being suppressed by the self. Our birth angels, our spirit guides, are those who we have an intrinsic connection to, that have an intrinsic connection to us. In this body, in this realm, in the ether, okay? Our spirit guides, they could be parents, grandparents, siblings, friends. They could be alien creatures from where we come from originally, that are a part of us, and we are a part of them. Okay? So, what they do is they are our constant companions. It might be that little voice that talks to you sometimes, that asks you, are you sure about that? Or that little thing that says, oh, maybe you should take 2 steps back real quick. Okay, that's what our birth angels, our spirit guides do. Okay, they surround us, they comfort us, they are companions for us, and all of us have them. We can silence them, or we can allow them to speak. That is our choice. But they are beings that are connected to us intrinsically, Shay. Okay, my next question is from Must Be Heard. Must Be Heard asks, does my daughter miss me? Does my daughter miss me? And I'm going to answer these questions one at a time. Must Be Heard. I'm going to read the whole question out loud, and then I'll answer them one at a time. So Must Be Heard asks, does my daughter miss me? Did she expect me to chase after her? And does my estranged family have an agenda against me by not letting me see or hear my only grandchild, even hear her voice when I ask? So 3 cards to answer 3 questions must be heard. First card, first question for Must Be Heard. Does Must Be Heard would like to know, does her daughter miss her? Unfortunately, Must Be Heard, the answer to this question at this time, and I'm going to say that at this time, because there's a lot of spite, there's a lot of hurt going on here. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. The card that I drew is poverty. Temporary financial hardship, negative change in circumstances, feeling left out in the cold, financial loss, recession, feeling the world is against you, adversity, struggle, hardship, bad luck, homelessness, poverty, and unemployment. There's a lot of spite in your daughter's heart. And unfortunately, all of that spite is manifesting in her own life. Those words are words that she is suffering with. The second question, did she expect you to chase after her when she left? The answer is yes. Your daughter expected you to chase after her. And this is about money. Everything is about money. Her leaving, her everything is about money, because here's the second card. Prosperity is this card that you drew. Yes. She figures that you have it and that you should have rescued her. This is a financial new beginning, new financial opportunities, new job, new business, money investment, savings, prosperity, security, stability, abundance, and manifestation. The last card and the last question for you must be heard. Does your estranged family have an agenda against you, not letting you see or hear your only grandchild's voice, even when you ask? And you get a no inverted. And look at the card that you got. You got the endings and defeat, but you got this inverted. So this is about your family. Escaping ruin, pulling yourself together, learning from past hardships, fears coming true. So, no, your family may not be totally against you, but listen to these words. It seems like you may be more against yourself than your family being against you. Escaping ruin. If you are pulled back because there is chaos in your family, or you need to bring yourself together, then I'm going to ask you this. Work on you. Work on yourself. And speak candidly and honestly with the people who you feel are hindering you, including your daughter. Ask the questions that you need answers to. This is the time. There's a lot of anger in your family right now, but the only way to fix it is somebody's got to start talking, and somebody's got to be brave enough to be honest, and it's got to start with you must be heard. So speak honestly, ask the questions that you need to ask, even if it hurts someone's feelings, including yours. And the answers may hurt your feelings, but the only way to get to those answers is to ask them. Okay. My next question. This one says a disadvantaged part of Chicago is receiving 10,000 migrants, and they're going to be using that area's tax dollars to house the migrants, not to help the people who are already in the community that needs help, but just to help the migrants. What will be the outcome of this lawsuit? Again, this is so important. Okay, I need everybody to understand this migrant crisis is a crisis that was created by the GOP. Understand, the people who are putting these folks on buses and planes and shipping them to Democratic cities are the GOP, are the Republicans. They are doing this. They are doing this to get Democrats to hate migrants. See the water. See what they are doing. Please do not let yourself become a victim of the GOP's hateful tactics. They are moving people to the poorest neighborhoods, poor black neighborhoods, and understand this, to take resources away from black people, to make sure that black people are mad at the migrants, okay? To cause another whole system of divide. This is on purpose. The one thing that we can do is stand up and help each other. Everybody that was not a native person on this continent before the Europeans arrived is a rightful person on this continent. If your people came from anywhere else, you are the migrant. You are the immigrant. So, with that in mind, everybody except for the natives, and that includes the Mexicans, because this was their land. Mexico was America. America was Mexico. This whole continent had no boundaries until the Europeans came and stole it from the rightful people that were here. So the only ones that are here illegally were the ones that came over on ships from Europe. Okay? Let's just get that right there where it needs to be. This land belongs to all of us. All that is being done right now is to cause hate and discontent, to have poor Americans, pointing the finger at poor migrants who were brought here to do what? Be slaves? Who were allowed access into this country to do what? Take those jobs that Americans will not take. The only reason that they're in Chicago is because the migrants decided that they're not going to work as slaves in Florida and in Georgia, because Florida and Georgia has already said they don't want the migrants there. They don't want their crops picked. They want their fruit to rot in the fields, just so they can prove a point to you for you to hate migrants. Pay attention and understand that you are being manipulated. Pay attention. My next question is from Shay Shay. Personal question. Shay Shay says, a man I knew 40 years ago just called me out of the blue. SH are his initials. What does this man want with me? One card, Shay Shay. SH, what are your intentions to Shay Shay? We get the Empress. Okay. You get the Empress, the pregnant with possibilities. As a message, connecting to the earth reminds me that abundance is unlimited. Shay Shay, this card is about pregnancy, fertility, motherhood, sensuality, nurturing, creativity, beauty, femininity, nature, harmony, and art. So, this person, a person from your past, who remembers you being beautiful, who remembers you being someone that they strove, that they wanted to be a part of forever and ever. Shay Shay, if you are interested in this man and you are single and ready to mingle, this person could bring sensuality and some good stuff into your life if you are interested. There's nothing negative about it. You have been on this man's mind, and he used his throat chakra to reach out to try to reconnect. There you go. My next question is from Stephanie P. This is another personal question. Stephanie P says, my son is trying to split from his girlfriend. She put false charges on him and got him arrested. Will he be able to prove that the charges that she put on him are false? I am so sorry, Stephanie. Here we go. Universe creator, spirit guides, please tell Stephanie, will her son be able to prove that the charges placed on him by his girlfriend are false? Will Stephanie's son be able to beat the rap placed on him by his girlfriend. Oh, I'm so sorry, Stephanie. Unfortunately, you get a no. The answer is no. He ain't gonna be able to beat all these charges. But um the arrest is gonna stand. He may be able to listen to the words of this card. Releasing fear, unveiling secrets, subsiding anxiety, truth, regaining composure, and self deception. For your son to get out of the relationship with this woman, he has got to stand in his own truth. Number one, it's all about truth, and he's got to not be afraid of her. The arrest and everything that happened has already happened. But I kind of feel like when he goes to court, his words, he will be able to explain his side of the situation, and it will be taken seriously by the judge. Unfortunately, the arrest, him sitting in jail, and the trial is all going to happen. So he's going to have to state his case per se in court. But let release the fear. Don't be afraid. Stand in his truth, and all will be revealed. This is about truth. So there are parts in there in this that you may not know about that will all come out. So be there for your son. No, things are going to work out, but what he's in right now will not be resolved until it goes all the way, until he's standing in front of the judge. But tell your son to let go of fear and to stand in his truth, not to embellish anything, to write everything down the way that he feels that so that he can present his side of the story to the judge. The judge will be listening. The judge will be paying attention. Stephanie. My next question, personal question, is from Shay Shay. Shay Shay would like to know who met her mother and father when they passed in 2017 and 2018. And do her parents have a message for Shay Shay? Universe, Creator, Spirit Guides, please tell Shay Shay. Answer these questions for Shay Shay. Who met her parents at their crossing? And is there a message for Shay Shay from Beyond the Veil? I'm told to draw 3 cards. Okay, Shay Shay, tell me if well, let me know if I'm right or wrong. I kind of feel like your father passed before your mother, that your father went in 2017 and your mother went in 2018. Let me know if I'm right or wrong about that. When your father passed, his grandfather was the person who met him. And I see little children for your mother. I want to say your father met your mother. Please tell me if your father, please send me an email and let me know if your father passed before your mother. If that is correct, then your father met your mother. He was there when your mother passed. He was there. All right. And the message, listen, I'm going to read all 3 of these cards. Take what resonates and what doesn't. The first card you get, Shay Shay, is foresight. Travel, moving abroad, foreign lands, foresight, forward planning, moving forward, self-confidence, self-belief, freedom, success, happy with choices, outcome, hard work paying off, experiencing life. Your parents want you to do those things that you have been promising yourself that you would do. Take that trip. Get Put some stamps on that passport. Don't be afraid to board that plane and go see the places that your heart desires. It's time to take that bucket list trip. Don't worry about money. Don't worry about nothing. Do this for you. The second card is enthusiasm, good news, courage, optimism, competition, faithfulness, a courageous, energetic young person, salespersons, actors, politicians, preachers, inspirational speakers, athletes, and performers. This is use your voice, elevate yourself. You have good ideas. Speak them into existence. Shay Shay. And the last card you get is justice. And this one says, I get what I give. This is karmic justice. Justice, consequences, legal disputes, law, truth, honesty, integrity, cause and effect, and life lessons. And Shay Shay, I want to say this. If you are in a court case or anything going through the legal process at this time, you will be successful at it. If you have a case going through, you will win your case. All right? There you go. There you go. Namaste. I hope that helps. My next question is from Beautiful Girl. Beautiful Girl asks, did Netanyahu have prior knowledge on the Hamas strike? Okay, did Netanyahu have prior knowledge that Hamas was going to strike Israel? Yes or no? Did Benjamin Netanyahu know that Israel was under impending attack? Yes or no? Yes, Netanyahu knew. Yes, he did. He knew. I kind of feel like this was like 9/11, y'all. They had all kinds of prior knowledge that this was going to happen, and they just kind of sat back on their thumbs so that it could happen. They need this for the whole narrative. They need this to start the whole global conflict. America's going to have to change sides or choose sides. This is part of it. I'm going to say this because this is what I feel this is all about. Eventually, this is going to wind up as a war in Iran, in, around, against Iran, Iraq. This is going to be another war against the Middle East. And this is how it's starting now. Prepare, prepare, okay? Expect Iran to be bombed. They are going to blow up Iran's centrifuges. They are going to blow up all of their um, weapons making facilities, factories, bunkers. This is going to end with Iran being bombed. This war in Israel is going to end with Iran being bombed. There you go. The second part of this question is, will the U.S. or any of its territories be attacked by Hamas? Will the U.S. or any of its territories be attacked by Hamas? Guys, this is misdirection. This is a great big O. They are blaming. This war is going to be this. Well, it's already started. It's already begun. Yes or no? Will the U.S. or any of its territories be attacked by Hamas? I kind of want to say this. Will the U.S. or attack Hamas or Hamas territories? Because I feel that's the yes. This is what it's about. They're changing the narrative to blame the war on someone else. You have to understand, Israel has been terrorizing the people who have been separated and living on the Gaza Strip for eons. These people have been fighting for a foothold. I am not choosing sides on either, but I tell you this, I'm not for Israel, because this is the beginning of the downfall of Europe, and it's gonna be in Israel, and that's what they want. That's why they're setting it up this way. I kind of feel like the walls of Jericho are about to come tumbling down. The walls of Jericho are about to come tumbling down. Wormwood, we are about to see the beast rise up from the ocean, and the beast is military might. This is a huge, huge thing that is about to happen. Be prepared, be prepared, be prepared. That's all I'm going to say. Be prepared, y'all. Will the U.S. or any of its territories be attacked by Hamas? Here we go. Yes or no? Yep. And vice versa. The United States is going to attack, just like we did on 9/11. We are going to wage another war against a nation that didn't have anything to do with what is currently going on in Israel. We are going to attack Iran for Hamas attacking Israel. There you go. My next question. Nancy Pelosi and Kevin McCarthy had the same margins as Speaker. Nancy had decades of achievement and named her successor, while McCarthy was canned. He was shit canned on live TV. The question is, will we ever see women outnumbering men in elected office? Will women outnumber men in elected office in the near future? And guys, this is the return of the divine feminine. This is the return and the Pluto return for the United States on the chart. But this is the return of the divine feminine. Women have been subjugated, put under men's thumb for eons, decades, years, centuries. The portal that is opening is the change of everything. Yes or no, Tara? Will women surpass men, outnumber men in elected office someday? Yes or no? No. Oh wow, got all kinds of upside down. Just yep. Here we go. And this is the war against women. And I'm gonna say this, and this is gonna be late, y'all. So just bear with me. The whole war against women, the war against women to take women's power away. Understand, it is already been invented. All this stuff about cloning, all of this. This is men, the Y chromosome men that are doing this. They want to eliminate the need for a woman. We have facilities. This is for real. That they take an egg and a sperm and are making synthetic human beings without a woman's body, without a womb. Babies are being manufactured. There are warehouses full of artificial wombs that are making children. These are clones, cells that are cloned from cells. The future is here. The iRobot days are upon us. This is man doing this to man. These wars, this horribleness. Understand, this is the elite. This is their plan, and this is why they wrote the Bible, so that you can follow along with the apocalypse. Okay, they've written the story, and now they are making the story come true. But the answer is yes. At some point, there will be more women in elected office than there are men. Yes. My next question. Will Biden be on the ticket in New Hampshire? Yes. They tried to keep him off. No, they will not be able to keep him off the ticket in New Hampshire. Biden will be on the ticket in New Hampshire. My next question is from Paula S. This is a personal one. My last three questions are all personal questions. This one is from Paula S. Paula S. would like to know. She says, I would like to buy a house in 2024. Will it happen? Universe Creator, Spirit Guides, please tell Paula, will she purchase a house in 2024? Yes or no? Yes, Paula, you will. And the card you got is prosperity, the Ace of Pentacles. There you go. Listen to this. A financial new beginning, new financial opportunities, new job, new business, money, investments, savings, prosperity, security, stability, abundance, and manifestations. Congratulations, Paula. Congratulations. Paula's next question is, will I get anything from the accident that I was in? Universe, Creator, Spirit Guides, Tarot. Will Paula get anything, any compensation from the accident that she was in? Yes, Paula. And this card, you got the sun. This has a message. I shine my light on the world around me, and my radiance attracts more success. This is positivity, freedom, fun, success, optimism, vitality, joy, confidence, self expression, good luck, enthusiasm, happiness, truth, openness, and pregnancy. Yes, Paula, yes, abundance and prosperity is coming your way, and you will receive something from your accident. My last question is from Risa S. And Risa wants to know, is Satan real? Is the devil real? And I'm going to put it like this. As a person, no. The devil was made by man. As an entity, yes, because it is a consciousness. Okay? Evil, Satan, the dark one, the antithesis of good. Okay? Understand, our whole world is yin and yang, light and dark, good and evil. It's a process of going through, materializing. It is consciousness. Satan, the devil, was created to give people something to fear. Heaven was created to give people something to fear. And I say fear because the reason they made heaven up is to tell you that if you don't do what this person says or that book says, that you don't get to go there. Heaven and hell are places created in our own psyche. Heaven and hell, you already live in, you already exist in because you create it for yourself. And the same thing is about Satan. Satan is a made up entity, made up by the Church of Rome, made up by the Church of Rome to give you something to be afraid of, to give a face to the boogeyman that they created for you. Good and evil exist together at all times. The universe doesn't look at a person as being good or bad. It looks at a person, as being that entity, that spirit. We do evil deeds. We do it consciously. It's a choice that we make. So, in the biblical sense, no, Satan is not real. In the intrinsic sense, yes, Satan is something that we create and give a whole lot of power to. I hope you can understand that. All right. That was my last question, y'all, and this was a long one. So it's not going to be out by 10 o'clock. Hopefully it'll be up by 11. I love you. I love you. I love you. The weather report for this week. Guys, we've got some great big earthquakes coming. We are in the midst of one of the biggest solar storms that is going to start this week ever. We have a complete solar eclipse that is going to happen 5 short days from now. Stay ready. Stay prepared. There is going to be earth movement. The United States, we got a big one that hasn't hit us yet, that we need to be aware of. Again, if you have big pictures over your bed, take them down. Make a plan. Make an earthquake plan if you live in a high rise. Make a flood plan if you're near the ocean or river. Everything is about to be in motion. We are going to face some extreme times. Lean times are coming. It is time to be prepared and stay prepared. We've got some heavy weather that will be going across up the eastern seaboard this week. That cold air is going to collide with that warm air up there by New York, Ohio, Michigan. There's a lot of cold air coming down from Canada. That's going to be a lot of windy weather. This winter is going to be upon us in a blink of an eye. If you have, share. Take blankets, coats, shoes to shelters. Put them in your car to hand out to people that you see that may be in need. It is not time to be afraid of our neighbor. It is time for us to be our neighbor's keeper, our brother's keeper. I love you. I love you. I love you. Stand in your power. Stand in your truth. Ground yourself. Be good. to yourself so that you can be good to others. All right? If you're still here, let's prepare for the Reiki prayer. Inhale, exhale. Let go of everything that does not serve you at this moment. Let go, put down anything that does not belong to you, that is not yours to carry. Set your intention for this day, just for today. My intention is to be present within myself, to stand in my truth, to speak honestly, to receive abundance, to expect the very best for myself. Here we go, y'all. Just for today, I let go of anger. I let go of worry. I am grateful. I work on myself, and I am kind to all living things. I love you. I love you. I love you. Namaste.